Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Fast Food Nation. And this is The Dark Side of All-American Meal by writer Eric Schlosser, and this is a New York Times best-selling nonfiction novel focusing on the dark side of the whole entire fast food industry, from how certain things came about, where we get our meat, and get all these different kinds of procedures and everything. And this was an interesting read in 2022 because it's basically the fact that like a lot of these things have been known now for quite a while. Because looking at when this book was published, this book had been published like around 2000 or so. This is 20 years later. And a lot of these things that Fast Food Nation talks about have become common knowledge, have become part of our greater societal understanding of this process, and has already sullied a lot of fast food. And fast food doesn't exactly have the same kind of reputation as it did even in 2000. And it's a very different time where it's like, this book talks about the Super Size Me. And of course the documentary as well, Super Size Me, did a big number on the fast food industry as well. But now, those are archaic things of the past, and like today we care more about portion sizes, we care more about making sure that we have healthier options that isn't just like a fast food burger and fries. And it's very interesting seeing wearing today's perspectives, these goggles on, reading this book and realizing it's like, oh, some of these things aren't as profound or shocking at this point because we know it already. But being able to take a step back and think about when this book was released, this probably was a big deal in terms of tearing away the mythos of fast food in America. And fast food had a very distinct, wholesome look and reputation. But over the decades, this book is able to highlight some of the terrible transgressions that lead to the supply of meats, to the actual system of taking orders and stuff like that, and all the backhanded things that like Ray Kroc did, which I'm a huge fan of the movie The Founder, which I always found interesting. And this book is a biting commentary on the whole entire fast food industry, the whole supply chain of it. And the book is well realized, well argued, easy to read, and something that I feel like, might not be the most relevant anymore, but there's still a lot of important things that it talks about in terms of like what you eat and what you put in your body. It just feels like, okay, been there, done that at this point in 2022, where when this book released, it probably was that provocative and shocking. And, if you're interested in gaining that perspective, this is definitely something worth your time. Might not be like the one to like run out and make sure that you read it, but it does give a lot of great perspective. But those are my thoughts on Fast Food Nation. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some books. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.